I just said my 2K20 my clone. It's the Oh, look at that face. It's real. It's licking. Look.
Take that! Nice! Yeah.
Man, it's like comes. Anyway, pretty good today. Please do hit a like, subscribe, and please stay for putting for more 2K20 videos to come through during the 2K19 when they're starting. I'm not sure I might start it on Friday, but I don't know, I might do it later. Anyway, we're back to 2K20.
See you over there, Pot. It's great catching up.
Red, Trey, congrats on the Hall of Fame.
Thanks.
I told you we shouldn't have stopped to talk to X-Pac. That took forever.
It's gonna be fine. And besides, we got a great diet tip out of it with that mustard thing.
Red, I'm a huge fan. Can you sign this for me, please?
Wow. It's been a long time since I've seen this.
It was so inspiring to see you come out of nowhere and make that run to the finals. And that last match against Rhea Ripley was amazing.
Thanks for supporting me for so many years. It really means a lot. Sorry, everyone. We're running late.
Red, convincing trip to your destination. WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. Please enjoy
For
the
someone
ride.
who's in such a big hurry, you had plenty of time to stop and sign an autograph.
She had a Mae Young Classic program from the year I was in it. I had to reward her loyalty. And we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that match versus Rhea Ripley.
Oh, it's not yet. I've just got a fan.
Coming up next is the tournament final of the 2019 Mae Young Classic. What started months ago with 32 women from around the world now comes down to 2. Let's take a closer look at the distinct paths Red and her opponent Rhea Ripley took to get here tonight.
You see my good call is commentating on the by Saxon. I'm going to be great.
This is my third Mae Young Classic tournament. The first year, I was just happy to be here. Last year, I made it all the way to the semi-finals. But this year will be different. This year, I win it all. There is no other possible outcome. You know, I almost feel sorry for Red. Almost. Because tonight, I'm going to annihilate her. Nothing personal, mate. Just more of a wrong place, wrong time sort of thing.
A lot of people think I came out of nowhere to make a miracle run to the Mae Young Classic Finals. I'd hate to ruin a feel-good story, but I'm not the underdog. I put in the work and paid my dues, traveling up and down the road, defeating anyone who stood in my path. This list drives everything I do. 2 years ago, when I was passed up for the first Mae Young Classic, I wrote on here that I would someday win it. Well, someday is tonight. Rhea Ripley, you can talk about how it's your turn to win, but I've got some unfortunate news for you. I'm taking your turn, and there's nothing you can do about it.
matter what happens, you've made it further than anyone expected, and you should be really proud of that.
I couldn't agree more. Oh, and it's probably not the best time to bring this up, but I found out Rhea Ripley had a custom jacket made that says 2019 Mae Young Classic winner.
Seriously?
Yeah, pretty disrespectful if you ask me, since clearly she sees beating you as a formality. I mean, she must have been really sure of herself to spend money on that. It's not like you can return a custom jacket. And you should see the detail on it. Even had a picture of your face with a black eye. The resemblance was amazing.
I'm gonna tear Rhea apart and make my own custom jacket out of her skin.
Oh,
I can't believe Rhea did that. Not a smart move on her part.
oh, she didn't. I just made that all up to motivate Red. Sometimes her anger can be used for good.
Oh. What?
This is by far the biggest match of Red's young career. There's so much more than trophy on the line. Well, she looks determined to say the least. She could be the most determined person in the world, but that won't make up for the fact she has never been on a stage like this before. But this is the third Mae Young Classic tournament appearance for her opponent, Rhea Ripley. That discrepancy experience is going to be a huge factor tonight. There she is, the soon-to-be winner of the Mae Young Classic tournament. So we heard that you mentioned how you got Rhea Ripley had the experience edge, since this is her third Mae Young Classic. But isn't it true that just like Red, this is her first time getting into the finals? So maybe that edge isn't as significant as you think it is. You might have to point there, Byron. I'm gonna tell Rhea you said that. Oh, please don't. After months of competition, these two women who outlasted 30 others now have the opportunity to be crowned the Mae Young Classic winner. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is Rhea Ripley's year. She will not be denied a third time. I get that, but Red has racked up some impressive victories on the indie scene and in this tournament. This is going to be a battle. Shit out, powerbomb. Stomping down. She's in control. Belly to belly. Vicious. The better part of Balor. And she's back to the ring now. Look at this. She's taking charge here. The momentum is clearly turned to her favor. Devastating kick. stomach. She steers clear there. Oh, with the Samoan drop. In case you haven't noticed yet, Rhea Ripley loves to decimate her opponents. That's what she considers fun. That's what puts her in a good mood when she's in the ring. Some people are happy when it rains. Rhea Ripley's happy when it's raining opponents' body parts. Great power. Inverted suplex. Oh, right to the gut. Powerbomb. She's starting to tire a little. She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight. Slam with authority. And she heads to the floor. Probably looking to take a few deep breaths. Think about her next move. Out of nowhere. Oh, KO! Just a step quicker. Sharp fly. Corey, you paint a very upsetting picture when you talk about raining body parts, but you and Michael are both right. That is what Rhea Ripley likes to do when she's out there against the competition. That definitely sets her apart from most of the other female superstars in WWE. This was evading possible disaster there. Not what she was looking for. Wow, what a punch. That's how you stop your opponent. And again, great way to bring down your opponent. The end is looming now. It's going to be a minor miracle if she turns it around. Hit the mark with that one. Nice amateur takedown. All the way over. Big punch finds its mark. Across the top rope, stud gun. Oh, what a counter. Oh, it didn't go as planned there. German
And try
suplex.
again.
But that's not all. She's gonna try it again. Incredible! Look at that in here. This could be it. She did it. Red has won the Mae Young Classic. Honestly, I'm shocked. I didn't think she had a chance against Rhea. Respect the Red. And we've heard about this great list of accomplishments she has. Well, this is certainly going to be a very big one to cross off. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the 2018 Mae Young Classic. Now we have the presentation of the Mae Young Classic trophy, named after a trailblazer and legend in our business. And who knows, maybe this is the start of another legendary career. Not to get ahead of ourselves and take away from this moment, but you do have to wonder what's next for Red. Oh, we'll have to wait to see, but clearly she's put herself on the map with the decision makers here at WWE. Her emotions getting the best of Rhea Ripley. This is not how she envisioned this night ending. Nonetheless, congratulations again to Red.
Classic tournament. Done.
That trophy was supposed to go home with me tonight.
Yeah? Well, maybe next time don't assume you're gonna beat me. I heard about your custom jacket.
What are you talking about? No need to get into that right now. Whatever. We'll finish this some other time.
Congrats again. You were really impressive out there tonight.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. So, if I can ask, what's next?
We have your info. Maybe we'll contact you for a tryout match sometime.
I appreciate that, but I just won the Mae Young Classic. Haven't you seen enough?
We don't want to rush into it.
Hunter, come on. He's messing with you.
Sorry if you're trying to have some fun around here. Look, the truth is we've seen more than enough, and we think you're amazing. And that's why we'd like to offer you an NXT contract.
Wow! I'm speechless. Thank you. This is everything I have ever worked for and dreamed of.
You've certainly earned it.
I just have one request.
Whatever it is, I'm sure we can make it happen.
I'd like you to sign my friend Trey.
Good one. I guess I deserve that after I messed with you.
I'm not joking.
What?
You need to think very carefully about what you're asking.
I already have.
You really don't have to do
I
this.
know I don't have to. And I want to. We're a package deal, remember? So if you really want to sign me, then you're signing him too. And if that doesn't work on your end, then I walk. No hard feelings.
I certainly wasn't expecting that kind of ask, but I respect your loyalty. That goes a long way in this business. That being said, your friend here wasn't really part of our plans, but if you want to vouch for him, then you have a deal. Both of you. Congratulations.
Wow, Hunter.
Are you freaking serious? What was that? You just risked everything for me.
Aren't you happy?
I am, but you stood up to the COO of WWE like you were some kind of big shot. That was insane.
I'll admit it was a bit of a Hail Mary, but it worked, didn't it? We're best friends. I wasn't going to do this without you. That's the deal we made.
Well, thank you. It's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me, and that includes getting adopted. I promise you won't regret it.
It was the right thing to do. Now just show them why you belong here.
I will. Hey, I just realized we can cross off another list item. Well, sort of. Compete on NXT.
We don't
Oh, yeah.
We wrote that back when NXT was a reality show.
We don't need to save, guys. We need to save it and carry on after it.
You don't need Charlie's tablet here.
Well, I'm trying to save it, but it's taken ages.
Well, you think I'll get home?
Right, I can save that first bit. I'll come back after lunch. Yes.
I feel like I recognize you from somewhere.
Calgary?
Oh, I know. You look just like the woman in those TV commercials for IBS. I think it's that scrunched up, miserable face you're always making.
I beat you in my first match ever. Remember?
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. But congrats on winning that cute little trophy. Let me know if you ever want to step up and face some real competition.
I just want to reiterate that we had no intention of signing you to NXT, possibly ever. But thanks to your friend sticking her neck out for you, that's obviously changed. So I suggest you make the most of this opportunity.
I will. Wait, so are you saying your buddy X-Pac never mentioned me?
No, he did.
Oh, okay. So at least you have his recommendation to go off of too.
I said he mentioned you. I didn't say it was good.
I hate these things so much.
And why were you in such a hurry to get here?
Because I hate being late slightly more than I hate awkward social obligations. I mean, if one more person says something dumb like, look, it's red on the red carpet, I'm going to strangle them.
Well, there goes my opening line.
She gets a little cranky when she's nervous.
Anyway, I've been covering the WWE Hall of Fame for almost 15 years, and I've never seen anything like this. We've had individuals, tag teams, factions, families, but never a pair of best friends inducted together. This is truly a special night.
It really is, Byron. But just because our in-ring careers are over doesn't mean we can't continue to give back to the business that gave so much to us. In fact, that's why I'd like to officially announce I'm available for commentary and hosting work. So, WWE, if you're looking to freshen things up around here, then you know where to find me.
Are you trying to take my job?
What? I'd never do that. Don't be so insecure, Byron.
Okay, well, that concludes one of the most interesting red carpet interviews of all time. Live TV, everyone.
What was that?
You're welcome for taking the heat off. And maybe I was auditioning for a gig. You don't want to stay involved in some way?
No. When I said I was done, I meant it.
Red. Trey.
Velveteen.
Congratulations. But just keep in mind, it's one thing to achieve your dreams, but you will never be the dream.
Great to see you too.
See? That's why I hate these things. You run into all sorts of people you have history with. That was super awkward.
Yeah? Well, at least it didn't end with someone getting knocked out like back in the day.
Hey, where are you going? The show hasn't even started yet.
I don't have anything to do, so I'm leaving.
Seriously? You should stay. You never know what could happen. Plus, it at least gives the impression that you care.
I do care. In fact, I care too much, which is why I can't take just sitting around doing nothing while everyone else gets opportunities.
We're still relatively new here. I think you just need to give it more time.
We've been in NXT for months and I've barely been on TV. And other than you, no one even knows who I am. It's like high school all over again, right down to having to ask permission to use the bathroom.
Who makes you do that?
Cassius Ono. Wait, is he just messing with me? See? Exactly like high school.
Look, bathroom pranks aside, I think you're overreacting.
Really? Watch this. Hey, Ricochet. Good luck with your match tonight. Oh, thanks, Troy.
He almost got your name right. But that's a start.
If that doesn't prove my point, I've also asked just about everyone on the roster to be my partner for the Dusty Classic, and they all said no. Or worse, ignored me.
Okay, fine. Maybe there's some truth to what you're saying, but I still believe it'll get better.
Do you think anyone would catch on if you disguised yourself as a man so you could be my partner?
As much as I'd love to try to pull that off, I'm focused on beating Rhea Ripley to get a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. It's gonna be tough since she still hasn't gotten over the fact that I beat her in the Mae Young Classic.
But at least you have the Mae Young Classic win. It proves you belong here. My problem is everyone thinks I'm just riding your coattails. Well, you know what? From now on, I'm gonna ride my own coattail.
How do you plan on doing that?
I need to do something big to get people's attention. Something that will change the narrative. And I need to do it tonight.
I like the fact that you're not just giving up and going home, but keep in mind, I put my reputation on the line by getting you hired here. So anything you do ultimately reflects back on me.
I understand, but you have nothing to worry about. Hey, do you know where I could get some handcuffs on short notice?
And now I'm worried.
Wait.
Before we get to that match, which my friend Red is going to dominate, there's something I need to say. When I was signed to NXT, I was told to make the most of my opportunity. Well, so far, the only opportunity I've had is to sit in the back every week like some kind of glorified cheerleader, watching everyone else do their thing, while I ask myself over and over again why I'm not out here. Maybe it's because I'm not good enough in the ring, or I don't have the right look, or I rub someone the wrong way. Or maybe it's simply because my friend helped me get a job and no one can see me as anything other than a charity case. I could drive myself crazy trying to figure it out, but one thing's for sure. If I never get a chance to show what I'm capable of, how will anyone know if I deserve to be here or not? Luckily, there's a tournament coming up that has put countless NXT superstars on the map, the Dusty Classic. Only problem is, I've tried and tried to find a partner, and so far, all I've gotten is a bunch of no's, blank stares, and who the heck are yous? But there's one person I haven't asked yet. Someone who calls themselves the Dream. But they've never competed in a tournament named after the real Dream, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. So I'm not leaving this ring until Velveteen Dream comes out and agrees to be my partner.
Wait, are those handcuffs? Are you kidding me? Get this idiot out of the ring. No wonder no one wants to be his partner. This is certainly an unconventional way of doing things. He called out Velveteen Dream, and thankfully, here he comes. Yeah, hopefully put an end to this mess.
can see, I'm not going anywhere until I get a yes.
The dream always keeps a spare handcuff key on this person. You never know when you might need it. If you want the dream to be your partner, then you need to prove yourself by beating the dream in a match later tonight. You got the dream's attention, so let's see if you can keep it.
That was certainly unexpected, but Velveteen Dream has made a career out of defying expectations. I don't care how weird that was. At least Velveteen got the more out of the ring. Let's get back to his previously scheduled match.
What the heck was all that?
Me riding my own coattail.
Well, maybe give me a heads up next time you're gonna hijack the show right before my match.
You got this.
We apologize again for the delay in bringing you this #1 contender match for Candice LeRae's NXT Women's Championship. Delay is a much nicer term than I would have used. You have to wonder if that interruption will throw either of these women off their game tonight. That's a valid question, but knowing the history they have with each other going back to last year's Mae Young Classic, I think both Ro and Rhea will be more focused on the task at hand. Axe handle finds the mark. What an impact! It's starting to come together in a big way. She has become relentless at this point. In case you haven't noticed yet, Rhea Ripley loves to decimate her opponents. That's what she considers fun. That's what puts her in a good mood when she's in the ring. Some people are happy when it rains. Rhea Ripley's happy when it's raining opponents' body parts. Targeting the stomach. With a powerbomb. What a slam that hurt. Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry. Oh, nasty impact. That offense really hitting her hard. She's not rising to the occasion right now. Corey, you paint a very upsetting picture when you talk about raining body parts, but you and Michael are both right, and that is what Rhea Ripley likes to do when she's out there against the competition. That definitely sets her apart from most of the other people. Rhea answers with a decisive big kick. Throws like that rock bridge. Counters with a super kick. Both women are down. It's over. Both women's shoulders are on the mat for the ref count of 3. I saw 2. Can we get some kind of official ruling on this? So, approved the #1 contender.
Right. There's 4 shoes in the match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Here on NXT. If you missed the opening moments of our broadcast tonight, Trey called out the Velveteen Dream, demanding he be his partner for the upcoming Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Yeah, but you left out the part where Trey handcuffed himself to the ropes. Luckily for Velveteen here, that idiot probably still be stuck in the ring. Oh, let's not forget what Velveteen Dream said. If Trey can defeat him, Velveteen will be his partner for the Dusty Classic. There's a lot of riding on that match. This guy Trey's only here because his friend got him a check. There's no way he's going to beat Velveteen Dream. Oh, he's looking a little off balance. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. He's definitely being the aggressor here. He is just dominant right now. Oh, what a DDT! Wow. As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make a statement with their entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that here in NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career. DDT! Elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's TakeOver Philadelphia entrance you guys mentioned. For me, the best part was watching Dream have his customized mouth guard inserted by a member of said entourage. Yeah, that mouth guard was on a featherbed pillow, mind you, and he wore fancy airbrushed boxing trunks to the ring that said Dream Over. And that night, he was standing tall over his opponent. An early pin attempt. Plenty of fight left. Gonna take more than that. To the back. Nice kick, great elevation. He may be in a here. He's lost much of his early confidence. It is just a Trey setting up for a suplex, but Velveteen blocks it twice. Velveteen Dream hits the neck breaker. Maybe you'll find a partner next year, pal. And now he's going to the top. This might put an end to Trey's hopes of competing in the Dusty Classic. Do it, Dream. Purple Rain. Thankfully, this is all over. Come on, cover it. What's the hold up? Wait, what's Velveteen doing? No. Velveteen Dream is letting Trey win. You gotta be kidding me. What the heck is he thinking? Why would you do this? Maybe Velveteen wanted to be Trey's partner after all. The goal was Velveteen, but that gets that good day. I can't believe it. This Dream just turned into an absolute nightmare. Velveteen's confusing actions aside, you're looking at the newest team to enter the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Get wild. 10 white toes, none toy flip top. Many kids and petty kids, I'm always tip top. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies they just stop. Cause I'm icy, spicy. Haters wanna fight me. Never been the one get RP up on a fight. Keep my hands clean, got some tennis moving shiesty. I squeeze from